My name is Aaron Lange with LangeTwins Family Winery and Vineyards. I work in the Vineyard Operations side of the business, where I'm the VP of Vineyard Operations. What I love most about the Lodi wine region are the people and the diversity of the terroirs that we can grow in. So first of all, it's the people, right? So we have multi-generational families that have been growing wine grapes here since the mid-1800s, and I think that talent increases with every generation as we learn from what our fathers and mothers have done over the generations. Everyone is very authentic, down to earth, and they really keep traditions alive, which I think is super important as it tells the story of a wine grape growing appellation. The Lodi Rules for Sustainable Wine Growing is a certified sustainable wine growing program. And what that means is that the growers who participate in this program are certified by a third party as to have followed a set of standards, basically a textbook for growers to improve their sustainable business practices, their viticulture practices, and their ecosystem practices in order to continue that journey along the continuum of sustainability. So when you are at the store and you see the Lodi Rules label on the back of that bottle, you can have a lot of assurance that the standards by which those grapes were grown were done in a sustainable fashion. So in 2005, the Lodi Wine Grape Commission completed their conversion of the Sustainable Wine Growing Self-Assessment Wine Growers Workbook to the Lodi Rules Program. The Lodi Wine Grape Commission has always had a focus on sustainable wine growing. That group of folks, and Randy Lange, my father, was part of that original group, along with other growers in the region, gave input on what standards and what vineyard practices are most common and which ones can be seen as more sustainable in our farming practices. The Lodi Rules Program has over 100 practices, 100 standards in many different categories, many different chapters. So it could be soil management, water management, viticulture, ecosystem management. And each one of those chapters has multiple standards on which we have to self-assess. We LangeTwins choose to participate and evaluate our vineyards under the Lodi Rules standards because we believe in it. I am very proud to be part of the Lodi Wine Grape Commission's effort with the Lodi Rules Program because it was the first sustainable wine growing certification program in the United States. We consider ourselves stewards of the land that we farm and that we are trying to do our very best to produce a crop that we can convert into a wonderful product on the table for you every night, but do it in the way that really protects our farmland and the ecosystem around that farmland for generations because we see ourselves as generational stewards of this land. The Lodi Rules Program and the Sustainable Wine Program at the Lodi Wine Grape Commission is our rule book, but we also have some very important pillars of our sustainability wine growing program at LangeTwins. We commit to responsible pest management. We use integrated farming system, which includes natural predators to handle some of our vineyard issues, and any materials that we apply to our vineyards minimizes the risk to birds, bees, water, and people. We highly respect every one of our employees, their families, and our role in the greater community. We build, maintain, and regenerate our soils with various vineyard practices, from applying compost to using cover crops as green manure in the vineyards. We efficiently use water in our vineyards. Every drop of water is really considered very carefully because we know it is one of the largest influencers on the final wine quality. One of the most important pillars of our sustainable wine grape growing program is our care for the ecosystem and the environment in which we grow our grapes. We have to be responsible land stewards for this land to thrive for many generations to come. We work very hard to produce exceptional grapes in order to produce some of the finest sustainable wines in the world.